Hello, I'm Mrs. Quinn and I teach geography. I'm going to show you how you can make a revision clock. So all you need to make a revision clock is a template like I've made here. Now this can be A3 or A4 depending on how much you want to include. So I've just made this and printed this off. Alternatively, you can just draw one of these out. The idea is that you would have 12 different sections of your topic that you can kind of add to the middle of your clock, and then your revision is going to go around the outside. The best thing for you to do is to use your specification for your chosen topic. Your teacher can provide you with this if you need them to, or you can use a PLC or a tick list that you'll be given by your teacher. We could even use a textbook or a revision guide to see which the main topics for your chosen subjects are. So as you can see here, I've chosen natural hazards and I've started to work out the 12 key parts of my topic that I could revise. So the first part I'd like to think about is distribution of natural hazards, and I'm going to think about tectonic. Now when I mean tectonic, I mean volcanoes and earthquakes. So what do I know about distribution of volcanoes and earthquakes? So I know that they occur on plate margins or on plate boundaries. I know that a real life example of that is the Ring of Fire, which goes around the Pacific. And I know that there are three main types of plate boundaries. This is when you can start using your highlighters to kind of pick out that key detail. So it's my real life example is the Ring of Fire, and I know that they're mainly distributed along plate boundaries. They are also found along hotspots. If I had a bit more space, I could have added that detail here. And the idea is then you move around each of your sections until you start to get something a little bit more detailed. So I've got my 12 key sections here. And as you can see, I've added diagrams, I've added some shortened versions of my keywords, that's earthquake. And I've kind of made sure that my key terms are standing out and everything I know about each subsection is in that section. So you can make this as detailed as you want to, you can use as many different colours as you want, you can make it on a big A3 sheet so that you can fit even more in. Another technique you could also do with this is you could give yourself an hour, and that you have to spend 5 minutes on each section to write down and include everything you can revise about that one particular topic. And it's just a different way of representing your information, a different way of doing your revision. It makes it a bit more interesting and it can be quite visual. So that's everything you need to know about a revision clock, and I hope you try this with one of your topics, and if you like it you can try this with different subjects and do it for different subject areas.